What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome back to another video on this channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on Miracle's life. Now, as you can see, she's right now just basking away, and this happens to be week number 5, which honestly, it doesn't feel like it's been 5 weeks. It feels like she's been alive for a lot longer, but she's only been alive for 5 weeks. And in today's video, what we're going to be doing is tongue training her. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how I do so, and my goal behind here is basically to feed her and to also pet her. Now, by me doing this pattern is going to create a habit where she is going to get used to me petting her and being around her, especially in a stress-free situation, because when she's eating, she, is a little bit more relaxed. She trusts the tongs already, and I want her now to trust my hand. So eventually maybe I could start hand feeding her, because as you can see right now, she's a little bit skittish when I touch her. Okay, now she's actually behaving, but before I even turned on the camera, she was freaking out. So what I really want to be able to do is pick her up and have her where she's not super scared. And see, now she got the crazy. Now she got the crazy in her. But I want to be able to pick her up and have her just calm. And it is going to take a little bit of time, and I don't expect it to be overnight. I don't expect her to be all okay with me being up in her business and everything. So what I'm going to be doing is doing this, and I highly recommend any of you guys who have a baby bearded dragon to do this at least in between feedings, or at least once or twice a week. Obviously, I still feed her. I still let her be on her own and eat just on her own, but what I really want to be doing is building that bond with her. So with that being said, let's just get started with this video. Now, I do have to stay quiet when doing this because, as you can see, she's still a baby, and my voice and the way I project things, it probably causes vibration on the, oh, it does, what the, whoa. I'm like touching the glass, and the glass is literally vibrating. Holy snap. Okay, see, that is one reason why you need to stay quiet sometimes when feeding a baby bearded dragon, because this baby bearded dragon is like, why is this big human yelling at me? So I'm gonna go on quiet mode and basically feed her. So let's go. Okay, so as you can see, I did manage to get her to eat 2 crickets off of the tongs, and I did manage to also be able to go in there and pet her. Right now she's a little bit skittish because I started talking again, and this is what I mean by when you feed and when you do things, you do want to stay quiet. You do want to be able to build that trust and bond, and by me talking and being super loud, it's just causing her to kind of like freak out and be like, why is this giant yelling at me? But I did manage to go in there and pet her, and she even gave me that trust kind of eye where she just like closed her eyes and was just like chilling after she ate. So to me, that is honestly more than enough, because if I repeat this over and over, she's just gonna build that bond. It is 5 weeks that she's been alive. So imagine me doing that for the next, I don't know, for the next year or the next 2 years. She's obviously gonna love me and, you know, be able to trust me a lot more. So it's all about those little tiny things that you do when it comes to feeding, as well as when it comes to anything that you do around them. Because if you're out there, you know, causing them stress, all it's gonna be doing is making them be like, okay, this guy is either just gonna stress me out and I don't want to be associated and around this human. And he's looking at me like, man, be quiet, man. But you can sort of see the belly on Miracle's. Like, I'm gonna see if I could just go in there. Miracle, you trust me? Yeah, you see, that's a success right there. Because before, she used to be super skittish, and she still has her moments. I mean, she is Wilbert's daughter, so as you can see, she's, oh, okay. That's where she like draws the line. She's like, don't touch me. As you can see, she does have a nice little belly, so she is full from eating earlier today, so I didn't expect her to eat much. Now, honestly, one of the questions that I get a lot is how often should I be feeding a bearded dragon? To be honest with you, you know, you should be feeding a bearded dragon frequently, like every single day. You should be feeding a baby bearded dragon of this size, as well as giving them water. So I do have a syringe here that I normally give her water with. So let's see if I could, you know, maybe she's thirsty. She's like, why is water dropping on my head? Okay, yeah, she's just had enough. So I really wanted to give you guys an update on Miracle and just share with you guys what I'm doing currently to train her. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You know, that way we could continue making these videos. So, I'm Lord of Lion. Keep the blood pumping. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification. Hit that notification. Hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit that notification. Hit that notification. Hit that